is government sponsored. We need to get that right before pushing out something similar to the rest of the country. That's a different story though, man. That's the VA is a completely different animal. That's not run by the government per se. Like as far as just it's run by the military. So they're not, they've been known to fuck shit up. I mean, like, you've heard about the $600 hammer, and stuff like that. But and it says Canada has a form of it, but if you listen to Canadian streamers talk about it, they'll have supplemental care they pay for, but it's nothing like what we pay. Well, okay, and so the supplemental care, that's because even like I have a Canadian streamer I watch quite a bit actually, and he says that what he has up in his country is way better than what we have here, but it's still flawed, and that the universal health care program, Medicare for all, that Bernie Sanders was talking about would have covered dental and vision as well mental health, which would be way better because those are things that are very, very important. Do you realize if mental health was free in this country, how many problems that would solve? Do you realize, like, it would it would solve so many issues with so many people in this country if that were the case. Canada covers big emergency care, but if I needed something like a foot bunion surgery, or if I was someone who needed circumcision, that supplemental care covers. Well, actually, they cover out hospital or regular hospital visits, regular checkups, and things like that too. Um, they cover, like, if you need to go see your doctor because you have diabetes or something like that. That's covered too. But elective surgery, for instance, would be supplemental. So bunion, yes, that would count. Um, Circumcision, I'm pretty sure that would count too. That's a whole nother animal. I think circumcision's kind of mutilation. I'm circumcised and nobody asked me about it. um, I know so many people who have been homeless that just needed some mental health care. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would do wonders, but it wouldn't solve all of our problems, but it would definitely help out quite a bit. And the reason that we don't have that, unfortunately, is our system of economics that we live under, which is late stage capitalism. And I'm not saying the capitalism we have today is way different than the capitalism we had, even 40, 50 years ago. Like in the 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, things were actually pretty good, for the most part, because capitalism wasn't unchecked. There was a progressive tax that taxed on income over $1 million, to a greater extent. And so we had more checks and balances back then. There wasn't corporations that could vote for their interests in Congress. All that stuff that's happening now, when it was just a couple of bad eggs back then, it's like all of our government now. So it's kind of the problem that we're in.